Holt. All right.
So, first thing I want you to remember, I have a lot going on down there, so I can't answer all your questions. You gotta figure stuff out on your own.
Right.
I'm gonna get you set up so you know everything that's going on.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
What's Coach Creasy doing with that big old heavy coat on, Coach?
I don't know what he's got going on.
Have any of the other two shown
Is it
up?
cold?
No, not really. I think he's doing that just to stand out.
So they can see him? Test 1 2 test 1 2 test 1 2 test test.
I'm good.
Test 1 2.
Yep.
All right, also, I'm going to stay up here, bring us the book.
Okay, kids, we're live here at Oakland, about 30 minutes away from kickoff against the Smyrna Bulldogs. This is Week 10, Game 10. We've got a lot of special things going on tonight. As you notice, scoreboard's in the left-hand corner. John Jones is our sponsor. Fog just drifting in here, but it's not that cold. It's actually really warm here for creeping up on the Halloween season. And I've got in the house with me the one, the only, Ty Nix, the Shark. Fins up. Former All-State lineman who played here at Oakland. He'll be giving us all that color analyst. He's here with us now. And we're just getting ready to get underway here shortly. Senior night at Ray Hughes Stadium. Welcome. We're live.
Go, boy.
Patriot fans, please direct your attention to midfield. Tonight we would like to honor our senior football players, cheerleaders, dance team members, and band members. Seniors, thank you for your time and dedication to your school. We appreciate your efforts, and remember, once a Patriot, always a Patriot. Introducing the class of 2017 senior football team members. Wanye Moton. Wanye is escorted by Leon Moton and Janelle Gentry. Wanye has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and is a member of the OHS Young Life and Men of Distinction and has received all district honors. He plans to attend college and study criminal justice. Lazarius Patterson. Lazarius is escorted by Trina Woods and Tony Patterson. Lazarius has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and has received all region honors. He plans to attend Austin Peay State University. Jared Parker. Jared is escorted by William and Tina Parker. Jared has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and has been on the OHS principals list. He plans to attend college. Caleb Oliver. Caleb is escorted by Kevin Sr., Hope, Kevin Jr., Caitlin, and Kyle Oliver. Caleb has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and has received all state, all mid-state, and all region honors. He plans to attend Mississippi State University with a football scholarship. Jacoby Stevens. Jacoby is escorted by Tondra Stevens and Jeremy Stevens. Jacoby has been on the OHS football team for 3 years and has been a Mr. Football finalist, all area, all region, all state, and was USA preseason All-American. He plans to attend Louisiana State University with a football scholarship. Malik Wyatt. Malik is escorted by Stacy Wyatt, Jerry Wyatt, and Tanya Wyatt. Malik has been on the OHS football team for 3 years. He plans to attend Clark Atlanta University. Trey Jones. Trey is escorted by Talitha Brown, Keon Jones, and Teron Brown. Trey has been on the OHS football team for 1 year. He plans to attend college. Troy Valderi. Troy is escorted by Troy Valderi Sr. and Anita Valderi. Troy has been on the OHS football team for 2 years and is a member of the track team. He plans to attend college and study engineering. Brendan Matthews. Brendan is escorted by Mike and Paige Matthews. Brendan has been on the OHS football team for 2 years and has received all region, all mid-state, and all area honors. He plans to attend college and pursue a business degree. Darius Gamble. Darius is escorted by Tamara Gamble, Albert, Chikia, and India Edmond, and Jalay Bird. Darius has been on the OHS football team for 3 years. He plans to attend Clark Atlanta University. Bryce Camacho. Bryce is escorted by Tiffany Camacho. Bryce has been on the OHS football team for 1 year and will graduate with honors. He plans to attend Stetson University with a football scholarship. Sean Reed. Sean is escorted by Cassandra Reed, Chris Winston, and Jamal Winston. He has been on the OHS football team for 3 years. He plans to attend Austin Peay State University with a football and track scholarship. Brandon Turner. Brandon is escorted by Trevika Turner and John Dayton. He has been on the OHS football team for 4 years. He plans to attend college and study mechanical or electrical engineering. Michael Roper. Michael is escorted by Michelle Roberts and Maya Roberts. He has been on the OHS football team for 2 years. He plans to attend college and study marketing to continue and play football. Quantez Parks. Quantez is escorted by Bronzetta Parks. He has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and was a member of the OHS basketball team. He plans to attend MTSU and study pre-pharmacy and health science. Jackson Cawthon. Jackson is escorted by Karen Cawthon. He has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and has received all state, all mid-state, and all region honors. He plans to attend college and study nursing. David James. David is escorted by Anthony James, Tracy James, and Matthew James. He has been on the OHS football team for 1 year and is a member of OHS FCA, Young Life, Choir, and Musical Theater. He plans to attend ETSU and study pediatrics. Elijah Dobbins. Elijah is escorted by Sonia McCullough, Norman Dobbins, and Lillian Lonsdale. He has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and has received all region honors. He plans to attend MTSU with a football scholarship. Thomas Eugene Holman III. Thomas is escorted by Clara Ann Holman and Thomas Eugene Holman Jr. He has been on the OHS football team for 4 years. He plans to attend the University of Memphis. Chris Anwumir. Chris is escorted by Chelsea Anwumir and Clara Atkins. He has been on the OHS football team for 4 years and has received all area honors. He is undecided about plans after high school. And now our football managers, Amani Kraft and Allison Creech. Amani has been a manager for the OHS football team for 4 years and is a member of the OHS Beta Club, Student Council, National Society of High School Scholars. She plans to attend the University of Tennessee, Knoxville and study psychology. They are escorted by Deanna Hart and Patrick Hart. Allison has been a manager for the OHS football team for 2 years and is a member of the OHS Cosmetology Club. She plans to attend the University of Texas, Austin, and study psychology. We would also like to wish Amani's mother a quick recovery, who is in the hospital tonight. And now our football cheerleaders. Grace Bertoli. Grace is escorted by Lino and Kathy Bertoli and Gino Bertoli. She has been on the OHS varsity cheerleading squad for 3 years and is a member of the OHS National Honor Society, Beta Club, OSA, and OHS Student Council. Grace plans to attend the University of Tennessee and study nursing. Becca Gilbert and Aaron Gilbert. Becca and Aaron are escorted by Marty and Christy Gilbert and Matt Gilbert. Becca has been an OHS varsity cheerleader for 3 years and is a member of the OHS Beta Club, Student Council, OSA, and National Honor Society. She plans to attend the University of Tennessee and study nursing. Aaron has been on the varsity squad for 3 years and is a member of the OHS Beta Club, Student Council, OSA, and National Honor Society. She plans on attending the University of Tennessee and study nursing. Lexi Martin. Lexi is escorted by Andy and Allison Martin and Brooke Martin. She has been on the OHS varsity cheerleading squad for 3 years and is a member of the OHS Young Life. Lexi plans to attend the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga and study agriculture education. Abby Taylor. Abby is escorted by Hope Taylor and Angie Taylor and Garrett and Jake Taylor. She has been on the OHS varsity cheerleading squad for 4 years and is the OHS All-Student Body Secretary. Abby is a member of the OHS Beta Club, National Honor Society, and FFA. She plans to attend college and study agriculture education. And now our dance team. This is Kayla Ball. Kayla is escorted by Connie and Richard Ball. She has been on the OHS dance team for 4 years and is a member of the OHS Beta Club and the Mechatronics Engineering Program. Kayla plans to attend Modlo for mechatronics and then continue college to study electrical engineering. Miranda Reed. Miranda is escorted by Wendell and Deanna Reed. She has been on the OHS dance team for 3 years and is a member of the OHS Chamber Choir, Beta Club, and National Honor Society. She plans to attend MTSU and study early childhood education. And now our marching band. Brendan David Copeland. Brandon is escorted by Kim Copeland. He's been a member of the OHS band for 4 years and plays trombone. He has been involved in student government and the OHS mechatronics program. He plans to attend MTSU and study aerospace. Max Gardner. Max is escorted by Carla Gardner, Sam Gardner, and Alex Gardner. He has been a member of the OHS band for 4 years and plays percussion. He is a member of the OHS Beta Club, Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society, and Model UN. Max plans to attend MTSU and study actuarial science and music. Jacob Ketron. Jacob is escorted by James and Tamia Ketron. He has been a member of the OHS band for 4 years and plays trumpet. Jacob plans to study graphic design after high school. Meredith Lowe. Meredith is escorted by Bill and Lisa Lowe. She has been a member of the OHS band for 3 years and is a member of FFA and Calvary Baptist Church Youth Group. Meredith is currently undecided on plans after high school. Jasmine McClendon. Jasmine is escorted by Daryl McClendon and Philana Ogilvy. She has been a member of the OHS band for 2 years and is part of the color guard. She is a member of the OHS Beta Club, yearbook editor, National Honor Society, and theater. Jasmine plans to attend college in New York and study acting. Malaysia Woods. Malaysia is escorted by Adrian Brown, Aiden McAdoo, Aaron Woods, Emerson Woods, Terry McAdoo, and Yvonne Davis. She has been a member of the OHS band for 3 years and is part of the color guard. She plans to attend Austin Peay State University. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2017 graduating senior class.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
I can hear you, but for some reason you can't hear me.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Should be hearing us. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test. Test 1 2. Ty, give me a test on that.
Test 1 2. Test.
We'll turn you up
1,
a little
2.
higher. Turn me down a little bit. Hello, everybody. You can hear me, and I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, Stuart.
All right. We're ready to roll. We're here at Ray Hughes Stadium. It's the final game of the season, Week 10, Game 10. And now we're doing what we always wanted to do, and that is we wanted to run a scoreboard. I wanted to run a sponsor. And now you're seeing it live here at Ray Hughes Stadium. National anthem getting ready to take place, and then we'll get started. Ty Nix is joining me, fins up, former All-State lineman here at Oakland High School. And the Patriots are getting ready to come out from their tunnel. I did not get the white hat man's name, but we'll make do. 8 minutes, 37 seconds, and we'll be getting underway.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oakland High School at Ray Hughes Field for tonight's game between the Bulldogs of Smyrna High School and
Kevin Creasy is 9-0. He will be seeded 1 in the playoffs next week, and he'll host a game here. More than likely, early indications tell us it'll be William Blunt, and that'll be Coach Philip Shedd Owens. Philip is currently 2-7 and headed into Bradley Central, and right now we don't know where that is. That game is underway.
The Tennessee Secondary School Athletic Association reminds you that sportsmanship and the objectives of educational athletics are what set this event apart.
Judy trying to fix the antenna for the Smyrna/Creasy gig, the downfield video.
We encourage you to cheer for your team and thank you for your cooperation. We hope you enjoy the game.
Well, just lost my camera feed.
The Oakland End Zone Club would like to take this opportunity to invite you to visit the concession stand located in the south end zone.
Well, I have to recrop that up. Give me a minute.
Nachos, popcorn, candy, and more, along with a full assortment of drinks for your enjoyment. While you're there, go by the Little Brown Hut for the Oakland Outfitters, where you'll find all your Patriot souvenir needs. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise for the presentation of color. Now entering the field, the color guard from the Oakland High School Junior ROTC program. Members of tonight's color guard are Staff Sergeant Alexis Young, Second Lieutenant Zach Barrett, Second Lieutenant Kennedy Hughes, and Sergeant Antonio Aguirre. Please remain standing, and gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Amon Watkins.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave
Oakland guys getting ready to come through the tunnel. Stars and Stripes making its way off the field.
As the colors leave the field.
We're ready to go. You like that better, Ty? You think we can work with that?
Yeah, that looks pretty good to me.
All right. Lighting is poor here at the stadium, so Ty and I struggle on Friday night to see the names, and my eyesight isn't the best of all. We should be good on audio. We should be good on video. We should be ready to roll.
Thank you.
Ty, what do you think?
Seems pretty confident for the Patriots. I mean, they've got a lot to play for. I mean, they've got the #1 seed locked up, but I mean, it's always a little rivalry game here with Smyrna. It's one of the more underrated rivalries here in the county, honestly, because it's always a hard, tough-nosed game whenever the Bulldogs and the Patriots get together on the gridiron.
Absolutely. And Smyrna played a tough game against Riverdale. Riverdale came away with a win last week, so they're looking to get that bad taste out of their mouth.
And I've heard that that's the worst type of opponent you want to play is a person that just got beat the week before you play them. So they've got a lot to prove out here, and then they've got they've got a lot to play for. Smyrna does, because they want to show that they can compete with the best of the best in the county.
Absolutely. Michael Roper's one of the captains. He wears number 22, along with Zarius Gamble, number 11, Brandon Matthews, number 10, and the Mississippi State commitment, that's Caleb Oliver, number 6. At this point, coin toss and whatnot, I mean, yeah, in certain things, but really, isn't it all about just getting the ball and getting on the board first and doing what you got to do?
It is. And if you can go down there and get that early score to start the game off and to set the tone, that is going to show the other team that it's going to be a long night, depending on how much you feed off of that first drive on offense.
He's a lifelong resident of
You know, a lot of people say this team may have it. You played with a couple of Oakland teams. What does this team have that maybe some of the other ones didn't?
They've got a lot of discipline. They've gotten better over the years, and each year it's gotten better with each class, and each class has always stepped up and tried to say that we're going to be the most disciplined, and it's gotten better each year. So, and Coach Creasy's really done a good job. If he's got those boys, and he's had them in the system for a whole year.
Well, we were talking right before the kickoff, and that it seems like that Coach McGainel just jumped out of the wheel of the car, and Creasy just jumped in.
Yeah, he came in with a loaded team, and he's took the reins, and then he's guided these boys all the way to another undefeated regular season. And something that this senior class is used to. I mean, when they were sophomores, they went undefeated in the regular season. So they know a lot about winning games and everything like this.
Remember when this team was a freshman? How was this squad?
They went undefeated. They never lost a game their freshman year. So they've carried on the tradition now, a winning tradition that we've got here at Oakland. So it's pretty good. They've done their thing, and then they've come up with a lot of wins.
Smyrna runs out of their tunnel. Bulldogs dressed in the white jerseys, the purple pants, and the gold helmets. Do you like wearing white?
I did. You talking about jerseys?
Yeah, what jerseys or what was your...
My favorite combination we had was the all blue or the blue on white. You didn't get any better than them blue uniforms. That was like our alternate. But it was pretty nice when we got to wear it.
So you like blue?
I love it. Love it.
48 minutes in front of us. Oakland coming out with that swag. They didn't waste any time, Ty. Bradley Central 7, William Blount 0. Just like we said, Ottawa 7, Walker Valley 7. So the games are underway in East Tennessee. They kick off about 30 minutes ahead of us. Dobbins Bennett 14, Science Hill 7. Thank you. Keep them coming. Bulldogs going to get the ball first.
They're waiting on the Patriots. I mean, just every pregame ritual, we always get a prayer before the game started off. They just already ready for kickoff.
Hardin Valley 0, Maryville 14. So Maryville just doing what they always do. Just coming out, starting early, and getting on it.
So far, the Patriots have a 9-0 record and look to go 10-0 and look to go undefeated for the second time in 4 years. We hope for a great turnout and y'all can rally.
Well, Creasy's just taking his time. Here we go. Aaron Sears wears number 26, and he'll be putting the ball in the air for the Oakland Patriots. A very consistent weapon for Coach Creasy. He's hit some long ones, and he's consistent on all these PATs.
Yeah, that's good when you can always make sure you have that extra point, because you never know when in doubt. Like this might be the difference in the ball game.
Appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. Our last broadcast, and we couldn't be any better. We started off at the beginning of the year. I didn't know what I was doing, but now I still don't know what I'm doing, but we're here. Aaron Sears puts his right foot into it, and we're ready to roll. 48 minutes. And going to start it off on the 20, aren't we, Ty?
Yes, sir.
So the Bulldogs have an experienced quarterback.
John Turner, yeah, he's the MTSU commit. He's going to be my future teammate, so we're going to see what he does with a talented defense he's going up against with Oakland, with Jacoby and Caleb, and basically a lot of people all the way across the board. They're pretty good with talented-wise.
I suspect they won't be able to go with any long passes if they get into some trouble on some second level or third level. It'd be tough to get separation with that secondary of Oakland. But at the same time, this guy, Turner can get it out in the flat, throw some screens, and maybe get something going.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to probably end up doing, because Oakland's DBs can cover a lot of ground, and they can fly all the way across the field. If you leave that ball hanging just enough, they will get interceptions. I know that for a fact.
We've seen it.
They've done it consistently all year, so that's the good thing about their defense. So
keep in mind, you kids that are just new to the broadcast, number 7 on the red, that's Jacoby Stevens. He is the LSU commitment. Number 6 is Caleb Oliver on the red team. He is the Mississippi State commitment. Those are your two big commitments out here on the field. We're ready to roll, finally. Judy the Beauty's operating the camera, and we're operating out of a shotgun. Looks like a handoff. Pass out to the flat. It's not there. The intended receiver was Dayton Sanders. Or Whitaker, Percy Whitaker, number 2. Yes, Percy. Now they'll try to go to Percy Whitaker. He's one of their guns. He's down here by us. Second down. 2nd and 10. I don't know why they're showing the 4th down marker, but it's 2nd and 10. One single back. Handoff. Not much there, Ty.
They tried to run an inside zone there, and really Chris Onwemere just held the point of the line of scrimmage and just made a play.
Number 99, Chris Onwemere.
So Onwemere, who wears number 99.
3rd down, 11.
Don't have to tell you the time on the clock. You can see it now, kids. Isn't that neat? Makes our broadcast job so much easier. Now you're looking at a level 2 pass, aren't you?
Yes, sir. They're going to have to go for the first down here, 3rd and long, and then we're going to see if Smyrna's offensive line can protect the quarterback here.
It's not there, Ty. The intended receiver was number 8, Quentin Smith.
Mason Cunningham is incomplete.
Yeah, Mason Cunningham, number 6.
Down, 11. the Patriots.
Got Zarius back. Riding on just about his own 48.
Should be a returnable ball.
Zarius ain't going to do it. Should have stopped that, shouldn't he, Ty?
He should have. That just lost him about 15 yards of field position there by not fielding that punt.
Rolls dead at the 28-yard line. For the Patriots will take
playoffs, you got to get that one. You can't give them 15.
You got to take all the yards you can get in these type of games because field position is key in every game just about you play. So, but it's pretty good by Oakland's defense to start off with a 3-and-out there. Smyrna shot themselves in the foot with a couple of, I guess, bad passes or whatever you want to call it. But Oakland's defense stepped up first play or first possession.
Well, they're on their own 28. Brendan Matthews is the quarterback.
Got movement.
Ball start against the Patriots.
Hardin Valley 0, Maryville 21. Here we go.
There he goes, there he goes.
Patterson, the ball carrier, picks up about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Did he get 8?
No, he got about 3 or 4.
That's what I was getting ready to say. He didn't get 8.
2nd down, 7.
Oh, no, they had the false start there. My bad.
That's right. That's right, Coach. He did.
Got a speed.
Michael Roper. Such an aggressive runner. He's foot tackled by Percy Whitaker, number 2.
Number 31, Devin Sims.
Brings up a 3rd down situation. What's up with the box man? He's got it on 4. He's just kept it on 4.
It might be just messed up. I mean, we've had a lot of technical difficulties here today. We got the camera over here, and then you got the yard marker. It took forever to get the game started. Now we're rolling.
Gamble. Patterson picks up the 1st down and then some. 1st and 10 now for the Patriots. We're getting in a rhythm. Ball's at the 46. Chain gang moves. Box man will reset it to 1.
That's the whole key for Oakland, just to keep moving the ball down the field. You don't have to go for the big play. We've said this multiple times. We've seen them play this year, but if they can continue to just methodically drive the ball down the field, they'll just wear Smyrna out up front.
Cookville 7, Riverdale 0, 9:54 left in the 1st. Cookville strikes first. 3-step drop for Brendan Matthews. He lets it fly. He's looking for Jacoby. No, it's Caleb Oliver, isn't it? No, it's Jacoby. He was double teamed.
Matthews passes in for Jacoby Stevens is incomplete.
Well, if anything, that's good defense by Jacoby because he threw that one up for in double coverage, and Smyrna's defenders could have got an interception there, but he played, I guess, used his defensive skill set and knocked the ball away.
Pass could have been a little bit better by Matthews. 2nd and 10. This looks like a running play.
Michael Roper up the middle.
And the thing is, for Smyrna's defense, they can't give up the big play. If they give up the big play, this game could get ugly real quick because Oakland will try to lure you to sleep with the small run games, and they're fine with getting games of 3 and 4 because all that's going to do is open up the pass, and then they're going to take a shot down the field and see what can happen.
First 3rd down situation for Coach Creasy's Oakland Patriots. Matthews out of the shotgun. 3-step drop. He's looking. Lets it rip. A little high.
Matthews' pass intended for Gamble is incomplete.
Now it's 4th down. Punt team comes on, so they'll be kicking it back.
That's a big stop for the Bulldogs there.
It really is.
I mean, in order to hang with the best, you got to beat them. I mean, you got to show you can compete with them, and just, I mean, because Oakland's just going to try to maul on you all the way down the field, and then if you can just make a stop here and there, that's going to help your team out in the long run.
Punt gets away, pretty good kick. Ooh.
Serious punt taken by Dayton Sanders.
Big hit by Jackson Coughlin there.
Brought down by number 28, Jackson Coughlin.
So Sanders tries to return it, not much there. Take a look at our second series for the Bulldogs. Fulton 0, Knox Central 7, Alcoa 14, CAC 0. So Gary Rankin on a roll over to Alcoa. That's where Randall Cobb played, kids. Green Bay Packer. Play action. Out to the flat. Not going anywhere.
You got a face mask penalty there.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Caleb Oliver was there on the stop. Little jawing going on. Dayton Sanders, number 3.
Pass is complete to number 3, Dayton Sanders. There is a flag on the play.
Let them sort this out. Did Caleb get his face mask?
Yeah, I believe so.
Is that going to be a 15?
Yes, sir. First down automatically.
Yep. You called it.
Against the Patriots.
And the thing is with Oakland, well, what was the last game we saw them play? Riverdale?
Yes, sir. We did the Riverdale game.
Yeah, last time we were
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Last time we saw them, they did have a lot of penalties against Riverdale, and that wasn't like the common Oakland team that we've seen all year, because they're usually more disciplined and everything. But I mean, potentially, sometimes you might end up grabbing the face mask.
It looked like it was the unintentional face mask, the 5-yarder.
Right, he's just being aggressive. I mean, trying to make a play, but you just got to watch your hands sometimes.
Gosh, this is taking forever. Let's play football, guys. Turner. He's, Turner. They've got him.
Pass intended for number 11, Nick Okeke, is incomplete.
Nick Okeke, his brother's playing at Texas A&M. Not on the field yet, but will be. Turner got in trouble quick, didn't he, Coach? He was running. It was a jailbreak back there.
Yeah, he did, and his O-line didn't protect him good enough, I guess, and then he just ended up scrambling, making something out of nothing to get out of trouble and throw it away.
It's spinning out of control in East Tennessee. Bradley Central 21, William Blunt 0, Laverne 6, Independent 0. So Phillip is just losing ground quickly. What are we doing? Sorry, kids. White Hat Man is just chaining us down right now, keeping us from playing this game. He is literally just taking his time. He loves that whistle time.
Second down and 12.
All right, 2nd and 12. Here we go. So Turner's the quarterback. Haven't been able to get much going. They've yet to complete a first down. Twins down here by us. Handoff. That's not going to do it, Ty.
No, it's not. And they're trying to – I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to establish a run game early, but it's really nothing there with Oakland's defensive line being hard to move up front. They're just going to keep continuing to make plays in the holes and everything.
Looks like Christian Cantrell was there on the stop, number 21. Could have been number 31. I think it was, which would have been Blake Spencer.
Yeah, Blake is at least a good 300 pounds, and he's going to be hard to move up inside, so if he uses his pad leverage.
And Turner handed it off on a sweep, and that just didn't do anything. They lost Perkins, and they just put a big dent in them, didn't it, Coach?
Yeah, it did. It's made them somewhat one-dimensional. I mean, he's one of the main reasons why they were somewhat balanced a lot last year, and then earlier in this year before he ended up not playing for the rest of the year. So I guess they lost him to a knee injury, so they say, but it didn't help out with him being out of the game.
Zarius Gamble is back deep. Let's see if he takes care of this punt a little bit better than he did the last time. He's back on his own 47. Punt gets away. He's not going to be able to do anything, but it's taken a big Oakland bounce. Now it's on their 49. So it'll be marked at the 49.
Turner's punt rolls dead.
Get our second look at Brendan Matthews. Wonder if Coach Creasy talked to him. Cookville 7, Riverdale 6.
Takes great pride in being the official team doctor of Oakland High School Athletics.
Getting a little nippy on Ty. He's having to put his jacket on.
TOA's team surgical specialist to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com. Call 615.
Brendan Matthews, we're operating out of a stack I. Lazarius Patterson, not much there. Maybe a pickup of about 1. He tried to jump the line, and I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there. Let's call it 2nd and 9, Ty.
And what a lot of the times when you really can't hold your ground against Oakland's offensive line, you usually go to cutting. So, and that's really just a way to just hold them up at the line of scrimmage and just clog it up for the linebackers, whoever, to come through and make the plays. Got Jacoby down here at the bottom of the screen wide.
Lazarius Patterson picks up about 6-7 yards.
Stop by Daylon Williams and Devin Sims.
Daylon Williams is one of their big-time athletes on defense and on the inside for them.
Fall just creeped in here on us, didn't it?
It did.
Gang, it was hot as a firecracker a while ago. Now it's chilly. Brendan Matthews going to operate up underneath the center. He's got a lone back.
They run a trap.
Number 27, Lontavius Wilson on the carry. He picks up a first down and then some. Onwamir coming in. Big 99. You see him running in. He's a weapon.
He is. To play on both sides of the ball. He's done that ever since he's been here.
Ball on the 26, kids. You got Onwamir back there in the backfield. Let's see him give it to him. And they do a pitch. Look at this. Lazarius Patterson works his way up to the 10-yard line.
Just continuing to move the chains here.
They're starting to get in that rhythm.
Yeah, they are.
Ball marked on the 11-yard line. Chain gang moves. Box man resets. And the clock and the man that wears the white hat cranks that right arm, putting that clock back into motion.
The hardest thing for a defense here is reading their keys with linebackers and guards pulling and everything, because it's a lot of influence over here what they run with the wing T. So if you get lulled to sleep not carrying your keys, it's going to get ugly for you.
Matthews pulled it on that one. Number 7 was in there. Joe Richardson. I think he lost a yard, Coach. I think it's now the 12. All right, kids, you got big number 99. That's Chris Onwamir back there in the backfield. They're going to do a pitch. Lazarius.
Patterson, the ball carrier.
Notice Brendan Matthews, kids. Number 10, the quarterback for the Oakland Patriots. He'll come over each and every time to get that play from Coach Creasy. Coach Creasy doesn't do hand signals, does he?
No, he doesn't. He goes off the band and gives it to the quarterback to go relay the call in the huddle.
That's a touchdown.
Easy points there.
Rover in for the Patriots touchdown.
Michael Roper's been a weapon all year long. He's a very hard runner, and he picks himself up 6 points. Helps his Oakland Patriot team get on the board first. PAT attempt in order.
Yeah, all that was there was a little off-tackle run, and then there wasn't an edge set. He just basically walked into the end zone there.
It does help having Amwamir out there blocking a little bit to make sure there's nobody there to get him.
That is true. I mean, he has a big body there, and then he could just roll through and then almost like a little Mack truck there trying to open up the hole for his running back.
Aaron Sears is prepared to dot the I. We got whistles. He's probably going to have to re-kick this one, but he had more than enough.
We have a flag on the play.
Dead ball false start. He's got to re-kick this one.
Start against the Patriots.
What you got, Judy? Hardin Valley 0, Marable 28, Pearl Cone 0, Springfield 7, Franklin County 7, Shelbyville 7, Siegel 8, and Coffee County 0. Aaron Sears now prepared to make a 25-yard field PAT attempt. Boom.
Sears' extra point is
So
up
7-0.
and good.
This is a big possession upcoming for Smyrna. I mean, they hadn't had anything the first 2 possessions, so I mean, they've got to be able to show that they can move the ball somewhat and get a couple first down, move the chains, and get out of their own shadow of the goalpost. Because, I mean, if you're going to end up playing on your own side of the field, there's no way you're going to be able to win. Because, I mean, it's all about field position in these type of games.
Well, and moving into playoffs next week, I mean, it's not only this game. We start the season now. The second season starts right now.
Exactly. I mean, really, you just trying to show and get some momentum, see what your weapons are, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses going into the playoffs, because after this week, it's win or go home.
Yeah, you're going to put your helmet up if you can't come out here and compete for 48 minutes.
Exactly.
For the Bulldogs is number 2, Percy Whitaker, and number 3, Nathan Thunder.
I mean, there's no excuse here, but you don't have your whole team and everything like that, but you got to fight through injuries. I mean, that's what every team has to do at some point.
If we started the season with all 70 guys and nobody got hurt, it wouldn't be the drama it is.
Oh, no, it wouldn't at all.
Gosh, they have so many weapons. That's number 2 on the return, Percy Whitaker. So they'll start from their own 30-yard line.
I think that was Steven Popovich with the tackle. Because if he didn't make that tackle, he would still be running to this point right now.
He come out of the chute really good. He a couple of more blocks, and he could have had some room to run.
Nowhere.
It's just not working.
McCormick, the ball carrier.
Yeah, Devontae McCormick, number 35, the ball carrier. Turner, little swing pass out to the flat. He's got some room. He's first down. There's a flag. That's blocking in the back, isn't it, Ty?
No, it's coming back for holding.
35, Devontae McCormick.
There is a flag on the play.
Little holding.
Yeah, I think the corner was trying to get off. Sean was over here at the bottom trying to get off the block, and I guess they got Percy for holding a little bit too longer than what he should have.
You can't hold real long, can you, Ty?
No, you can't. He tried to hold just enough for he get the edge set.
If only people could see me, Judy.
You can't win big games with having penalties. I mean, there's no type of way, because you're going to have drives that like this, I mean, might end up getting stalled out. You got pressure coming off the edge there. It's a nice run on 2nd and long.
That looks like to be one of their bell cows now. Devontae McCormick, number 35.
It is. I mean, especially when you don't have Blake Watkins in the lineup tonight because of, they said, a shoulder injury.
Look at that. It was a little hold, wasn't it, Coach?
It was.
Caleb Oliver was holding his jersey. He still got the pass complete. OKK. I'd say they'll decline that holding penalty, but Caleb held him.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I guess he had his eyes in the backfield and didn't have his eyes on his work, but they had a good little play call there. I mean, he just made a good catch.
Let's see if we're right. It's pretty obvious. I mean, if I can see it, it's pretty obvious. Holding, yep.
Holding against the
Declined
Patriots. The penalty is declined.
Fresh set of 4 for Bulldogs.
And I see Smyrna trying to go with a little pace right here, trying to basically hurry up and get their offense rolling and trying to get in somewhat of a rhythm. I mean, yeah, they did have the penalty in their favor there, but they wouldn't want to have that. I mean, they just want to keep their offense rolling here.
McCormick is the only lone back with Turner. And they give it to him. He's not going anywhere.
Blake Spencer with the tackle. Well, wrapped up for the moment.
Blake Spencer.
LSU commitment coming in there and ruffling his beard up a little bit.
Brandon Turner.
Cookville 14, Riverdale 6. So Kreisky's going to have to do something. If he wants to end up 6-4, he could end up 5-5.
They're double move down here at the bottom. You got to wrap up.
Pass is complete to number 6, Mason Cunningham.
Did they get the first down? Yeah. They'll wave it.
Changed.
This big score right here, if Smyrna can push it in.
Yeah, it is.
Turner scrambling. Lets it go. He got it. He completed it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Did he?
Didn't hold it all the way in.
Man, he would have had great field position. They would have been just about at the 1 yard line.
Pass intended for Sanders is incomplete.
I see this. He's had a lot of.
Sure to go by the little brown hut for the Oakland Outfitters. They have a new selection of ball caps. Be sure to check them out.
Let's watch and see.
Jose plays it, a kickoff to the Bulldogs. Back to receive the kickoff, number 7, Jacoby Stevens.
Not much of a kick, and they're not going to be able to return it.
They're living. That's the life of the pooch kid. I mean, they're giving them good field position to start off the drive.
Patriots will take over.
Test 1 2. You should hear us now, Say. I'm sorry. Test 1 2.
Second down and 4 for the Patriots.
Sorry, kids. We got a little bit of a deal going on up here. Is that Blake Spencer?
No, that's
Mookie.
Yeah, that's Mookie.
Caleb Perkins on the stop. Third down, 4.
Got people adjusting their antennas and whatnot. Sorry about that, kids.
Did he get the first down? He did.
For the ball carrier.
Moving the chains.
Stop made by Williams.
Sorry about that. They've got other video running up here, and the antenna that runs the down on the field video, they lost their antenna, and they had to work around our broadcast there a minute, and we lost audio in the process, but we're good now. 1st and 10. Lazarius Patterson with the ball. He picks up a first down, picks up about 14 yards, brings the ball into Bulldog territory. Chain gang will move. Box man will reset.
If they can keep moving the ball on first down and moving the chains like that early in the series, that's pretty good. I mean, basically, if you don't have to get the third down situations, you're going to be looking pretty good offensively for the game.
Lazarius Patterson. He's all by himself now. You're not going to catch him. Up to the 10.
They called a face mask on Lazarius there.
Lazarius Patterson, the ball carrier.
A stiff arm, I guess, got in the man's face mask.
It's Phil.
Yeah, y'all are blue, we're orange.
Personal foul, face mask.
So they got that on the runner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lazarius' hand got in the man's face mask on his stiff arm.
Okay. Well, they just really negated that nice run.
It did.
Hardin Valley 0, Maryville 35, and that's in the second quarter. They're going to be in a rolling clock.
Yeah.
Okay, Siegel 15, Coffee County 0. Appreciate those scores, Sam.
Hey, Donnie.
Self-inflicted wounds are not good in games that you want to just show that you're just a better, powerful team. You can't do that when making penalties like that.
Lazarius Gamble's got the ball, and he's weaving and worming his way upfield about to the 29-yard line. He's going to get the first down. He didn't need much.
Dallas Walker on the stop. He's assisted by Josh Bailey. Gain is enough for a Patriot. First down.
Operating out of that eye. Back to Lazarius Patterson.
Lazarius Patterson up the middle.
And here early, you see Oakland just winning on first down. Either they're getting a first down or getting half of the yards needed for the first play of the little new down and distance series.
Warren County and Blackman are tied at 7. That's across town at the Inferno. Lazarius Patterson.
Patterson, the ball carrier. Southgate by number 33, Kevin Schiff. And number 7, JoJo Richardson. The gain is enough for a Patriot. First down. First and goal from the 8.
I don't have anything to cut it, man. That's the only thing.
I'm going to take the wire.
Look at Lazarius.
Oh, he fumbled the ball on the play.
There was a fumble on the play.
Michael Roper got it at first, and then it looked like his forward progress got stopped, and then they never blew the whistle, and he fumbled the ball.
So lucky his teammate was there to pick it up.
Head was on the swivel there.
Goal from the 1.
Sorry, kids, we got a lot of shaking going on up here.
Give it to Anwamir, touchdown. Second effort.
Number 99, Chris Onwamir.
Touchdown, Patriot. Chris Onwamir up the middle. Aaron Sears on for the extra point.
Sears preparing to dot the I. And he does just that.
Kick is up and good.
Appreciate y'all joining us on Stork Vision. Hopefully we're up and running. Audio should be working, video, everything. Appreciate our sponsor, John Jones, in the right-hand corner. I'm sure he's at South Carolina, somewhere around there. Isn't that where that game is?
Yeah, the Vols play the Gamecocks this weekend.
That's right. Of course, tomorrow night, the Blue Raiders. The I-Train will run again, as he did last week as he tore up Missouri. And looking forward to seeing him back out on the field. He's doing a great job this year.
Yeah, he's going for his 100,000 yards on the season here of this upcoming week. So hopefully he'll get a chance to break that.
Whitaker and Sanders back.
Absolutely.
Aaron Sears to kick off for the Patriots.
And here we go. Not going to be able to return it, Coach.
No, sir. Going to start from the 20. And that was a good answer by Oakland. Let's pass drive. I mean, you got to answer a Smyrna score. They tied it up, and then you get back on offense. You can just drive the ball the length of the field, and then you put points on the board. It's really making a statement early here in the game.
Well, let's play it out here a little bit. Bulldogs don't get the ball back. Oakland gets it back. They score. Guess who's getting the ball at the start of the second half?
The Patriots.
Yeah. So here we are with 8:08.
False start. Yeah, I've seen that. I've noticed that the whole game. It feels like the offensive line is moving before the ball snapped. But I guess they finally caught it right here on this possession.
False start against Smyrna.
Cookville 17, Riverdale 21. That's at halftime. At halftime, Maryville 35, Hardin Valley 0. Turner operates out of the shotgun. Sorry, we just lost our score feed. I'll fix it.
Monte McCormick, the ball carrier. Stop made by Jackson Cousins.
That's a heck of a catch there.
Pass is complete.
Cameron Corlew.
Nick Okeke.
Oh, no, that's Nick Okeke. Shows some athleticism like his brother did last year. Big explosion play for the Bulldogs, and they're going fast-paced, no huddle. They're going for the play-action pass again. Nothing there. It's another good catch.
Turner's pass is complete to number 6, Mason Cunningham.
Cunningham making a good catch in contested traffic there. Now they're going no huddle here. They're trying to get lined up on defense and probably going to do it a little inside the zone. He kept it. Nobody out there for the quarterback on the outside.
John Turner on the keeper. Stop made by Coughlin.
Just a little read option play, reading the end, and then crashed down, and there was nobody out there on the outside. He kept it.
I'll try to adjust that clock at the half. I need to call the game right now.
Smart play by Turner there. I mean, nothing there. He just tried to throw it out of the park, and if his guy can't get it, nobody else can.
I'm on my way.
Little inside zone there.
Ball carrier. Stop made by number 63, Lionel Patterson. Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd down 9.
Sorry about that on the clock. We just got a lot of shaking going on up here. He was wanting McCormick, wasn't he? Number 35, McCormick.
Pass intended for McCormick is incomplete.
They ruled that. I think they're ruling that as a backwards pass. Or the ref down here at the bottom is trying to.
It did look like it.
Jose Beja in punt formation for the Bulldogs.
Zarius Gamble's back deep on his own 11. Now creeping up to his own 15. Nice high punt. Zarius ain't going to be able to do anything with it.
Took a small Smyrna bounce.
Yeah.
Beja's punt rolls dead at the 23-yard line.
I mean, if you're Smyrna and you're not going to score on offense, I mean, you might as well try to get a couple of first downs, move the chains, and then just punt the ball away and put it on Oakland side of the field and make them drive the length of the field.
Absolutely. Now, just what I just talked about a few minutes ago, it was at the 8-minute mark. Now Oakland's got a chance, plenty of time. I mean, you got 6 minutes.
Knowing Oakland, they'll probably try to hold on to this ball and then, they got a little sideline warning here on Oakland. But if they just hold the ball and then put it in the end zone, they'll run off enough clock, and then they'll get the ball to start the second half and go up maybe by 3 scores.
Looked like Michael Roper or Sean Reed trying to get up in there. Who was that?
That's Lazarius.
Is it? Said hopping.
By number 75, Jordan Ball.
Well, Creasy sticking with all his front runners, Lazarius, Patterson, and Gamble.
Yeah, he's trying to give his athletes the ball here, and I mean, he's going with what is working. So giving the ball to Lazarius is working out so far, and then handing the ball off to Mookie. So
Creasy's just content with running the ball as well as running the clock.
Mookie Wilson, the ball carrier.
3rd down situation.
Number 21, Blake Watkins.
I mean, if you can move the chains without putting the ball in the air, that's a good thing for your offensive line. It's a testament to them that they're just moving the ball and winning the battle up front and just controlling the line of scrimmage.
You hand it off here, Coach, or you're going to have to put it in the air?
If you got confidence, go ahead and try to run it behind your fullback there. But I feel like it's going to be a pass. Oh, he moved. Seemed like it might have been on 2 there. That's what it probably was.
Talked about that earlier. You got to hold on your count, your 2 count.
Here comes Jerron Rooks in for who that? Michael Roper.
Yeah, 15, Jerron Rooks.
Ball start against the Patriots. Brings up 3rd down 10.
They're going to have to pass it now, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, they are. I mean, the talent really doesn't drop off, though. I mean, with Michael Roper coming out, I mean, Jerron Rooks is just as good and just as talented.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's just a little small spot to fill there. And, I mean, let's see if they can come out here and get the first down.
Matthews completes it. It's not enough. He's going to be shy a couple of yards of the first down.
Number 15, Jerron Rooks.
And who did we just say? Jerron Rooks.
Mm-hmm. And that's a big time stop for the Bulldogs there.
And Rooks just to come off the bench basically, or come into the game, catch that pass. Looks like Creasy's going for it on a 4th down situation. He was known for this at Trousdale, kids. He would go for it on a 4th down. We've yet to see it a lot since he's arrived in the 6A ball.
If you're Smyrna's defensive line here, you've got to watch the ball. If anything, it's going to be a quarterback sneak. But they've got to watch the ball here. They've got their little shift in. Timeout. They're faking it.
You called it. You called it. So Creasy tried to do some shaky, greasy Creasy, and it didn't work. So now he'll punt it. But really, he didn't lose that much. It's 4 minutes left, and the way the Bulldogs been handling the ball, I mean, what, 2-3 minutes maybe they burn off the clock. You know, they're not burning a whole lot, Coach.
No, they're not. But the punt team's not out here, so I feel like he's going to end up trying to put in his offense. Oh no, they're punting it now. They're getting the punt team ready. But I mean, it's 4th and inches. But he's playing it smart, because if you don't get this, that's a big momentum play for the Bulldogs, and
puts them right back in it.
Exactly.
You smell that caramel corn, don't we?
It does. It does smell good.
Something's burning down at the concession stand. Appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. Ty Nix, my color analyst. Judy the Beauty's operating the camera. Here we go.
We need a good punt here. They did the shift again.
A weird punt that works. It stops at their own 32, not able to be returned.
Yeah, Creasy had the little rugby punt here installed right there for that play.
The ball carrier. Now by Jerron Rook. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
Sorry, our clock camera's a little cockeyed. We just had massive amounts of traffic behind us, and it's rocking the whole press box. We got normal. What's this?
A flea flicker.
Flea flicker that's not working, and now that ball's intercepted. We're off to the races.
Touchdown.
Is that Gamble?
Oh, they marked him down at the 1. That's Sean Reed.
Sean Reed, number 14.
Intercepted by Sean Reed.
And John Turner, I mean, the play wasn't there, and he tried to force a play that nothing was going to work there, and then he ends up getting his arm halfway taken off and wasn't able to follow through with his throw. And he's seeking medical attention over there on the sideline.
That's not good.
First and goal from the Patriots from the 1-yard line.
So just like I said, you know, if they get the ball back and then they score, you know.
That's a big play by their defense. I mean, and Sean was just at the right place at the right time, and he made a play. Touchdown.
Lazarius Patterson, number 4.
Lazarius Patterson, 1-yard run.
Take that, Smyrna.
Harris Sears off for the extra point. Reverend Liddell holding. Patrick Leonard is your long snapper.
Aaron Sayers.
Kick is up and good.
21-7.
They turn the turnover into points, and that's what you got to do whenever you get a turnover like that.
Absolutely.
breaks down, Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance is the official team doctor of Oakland High School Athletics. For more information, visit COA.com.
Kids, I'll try to straighten out that clock cam at the half. We got about 2 minutes, 57 seconds. Try to get that back in. I know everybody's enjoying that.
Whitaker and Sanders back for the kickoff. Aaron Steers to kick off for the Patriots.
They got to do something. He's going to get up to about the 34. Nice return.
That was. He didn't want to take a touch back there, and he just made something out of his little blocks, and he got up to the 34, 35.
Percy Whitaker brings the kickoff out to the 34-yard line.
We got Judy. Blackman 21, Warren County 7. So the Blaze across town at the Inferno, turning up the heat.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 34.
They need points, and John Turner's not in at quarterback. He's on the sideline getting his shoulder checked out.
This could get real ugly. You don't have a floor leader, field leader, whatever you want to call it. Cunningham.
And if I'm Oakland here, I'm just going to send the pressure because, I mean, that's not their starter there in the backfield. So they don't have their starter. This could just end up being a disaster all the way around. It could. But you don't have your starting running back or quarterback in. And, I mean, your starting running back was out by default to start the game with a shoulder injury. Now you're about to lose your quarterback to a shoulder injury. Like, just not good for the Bulldogs here.
Quarterback keeper.
Percy Whitaker on the keeper.
Jacoby Stevens, LSU commitment in there, along with number 28.
Jackson Coughlin.
Yep.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Actually, 3 is Dayton Sanders. So they're running it with Dayton Sanders as the quarterback.
We're going to see if he can throw the ball here on 3rd and 5.
McCormick is the only back with him to help block for him.
I think they're going to call a timeout. Oh, no, they're going to run the play.
McCormick with the ball. He's almost got the first down.
He picked it up.
Tackle made by number Brandon Turner, it looks like.
Oh, they got John over there on the sideline throwing the ball around. Getting his range of motion back, I guess.
Yeah.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Well, kind of a weird first half, but guess what? We're under a minute.
Yeah.
Still sticking with number 3. That's Dayton Sanders. He's going to keep it. Sanders, not much. He may have picked up a couple. Tackle made by number 28.
That's Jackson Coughlin again.
Stop made by Jacoby Stevens.
I thought Jackson Coughlin was in there, Coach.
Yeah, he looked like he was in there on the tackle.
2nd down and 8.
Now you're just going to give the ball back to the Patriots at the start of the second half. McCormick on the run, and they're just picking him up and throwing him. That's probably going to be the last play, Ty.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to get out of the half here.
Yeah, they just want to get out of the half.
Stop made by Stevens and Rook.
All right, that's halftime. We're going to put it on the middle of the field for the bands. I'm going to work on the clock cam, and then we're going to get ready for the second half.
Looks like we have halftime. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm good. You in AV3? You in AV3?
No, I'm in college.
Seriously? Okay. What are we supposed to do now?
Hopefully they'll stay up there. They ain't going to stay up there and say, hey.
Yeah, yours small enough too?
Yeah.
Nearly every living system has evolved the ability to detect light in one way or another. So for us, seeing color is one of the simplest things the brain does. And yet, even at this most fundamental level, context is everything. Because, as Berkeley tells us, we have no direct access to our physical world other than through our senses. And the light that falls onto our eyes is determined by multiple things in the world. Not only the color of objects, but also the color of their illumination and the color of the space between us and those objects. And what's true for sensory information is true for information generally. There's no inherent meaning in information. It's what we do with that information that matters. Which means we can bring all this information together to create some incredibly strong illusions. That is your perceptual reality. That's your new normal. So how do we see? Answering that question, that tells us not only why we see what we do, but who we are as individuals and who we are as a society. the light that falls onto your eye, sensory information, is meaningless because it could mean literally anything. Color enables us to see the similarities and differences between surfaces according to the full spectrum of light that they reflect. But first we have to ask another question, which is, what is color for? Do they look the same? No. Question is that an illusion? But I think only through uncertainty is there a potential for understanding. Because it means that the same image could have an infinite number of possible real-world sources. We investigate how people literally make sense of the world. But we can also do something else. We can also make music.
Marching Band. The Oakland High School Marching Band. This year's marching show is titled Cosa Nostra. It's under the field direction of Field Commanders Melody Kinney, and Rosemarie Kuhn. The head band director is Tyrone Bryce Jessup. We'd like to congratulate the Oakland Marching Band for placing second in Class AA in last week's Contest of Champions.
Bring you a score, Riverdale 9, Cookeville 21, Warren County 7, Blackman 21. That game's going on across town. Siegel 22, Coffee County 0, so the Stars getting back on the winning track.
The Oakland High School marching band.
Both teams back out on the field warming up for the second half. We'd like to remind you, Oakland deferred to the first half, so they'll be getting the ball at the start of the second half. This is the last game of the regular season. Appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. Judy the Beauty's operating the camera. To the right of me is a former All-State lineman, Ty Nix. Redshirt freshman at Middle Tennessee State University. He is a Blue Raider through and through. Played here at Oakland High School. Played a little both ways.
Yeah, I did play both ways. I mean, Coach Creasy just needed me on the offensive side of the ball, and I told him I'd do anything to help us win the ball game. So I was all for it. But the main thing was, I told him I was a little greedy. I said, if I'm going to block for you now, I got to get the ball at some point now. I mean, I got to get rewarded. But I told him, and it was all fun and games. But I had fun while I was here. It was pretty good.
All right, it's 21-7, so you're a Bulldog. What do you got to do, Ty?
If you're a Bulldog here, you just got to come out here and get a big-time stop to start off the second half. I mean, because Oakland really could run away with this first upcoming possession and go up by 3 scores and make you battle all the way back and feel like you have to chase from behind the whole second half.
Yeah.
It's 21-7 at half. Sap and LP both have a touchdown each, and your Patriot defense is looking to contain this passing attack from Smyrna.
OSPN, the Oakland Sports Programming Network.
That's pretty good how they've gotten that.
Putting that $250,000 scoreboard to use.
They are. I mean, if you got it, why not use it?
There you go. I don't know if that's a weapon as much as that indoor facility you got behind us.
Yeah, I mean, that indoor usually does come in handy on rainy days because not everybody else in the county can do that. They go in there and practice with pads on just like any other team can.
Well, even if it gets a little chilly outside, it's always nice to go in there.
It is. I mean, because Murfreesboro can have some harsh winters, and when it gets cold and nippy outside, you can just go on inside that indoor and just stay warm and practice.
And Grace Bertoli. Our juniors, Grace Levinsky, Brianna Hale. Our sophomore, Savannah Foglia, Sydney Usselton, and Brianna Bibbins. And our freshman, Lauren King.
Hardin Valley 0, Maryville 38. That's a rolling clock, kids, and that's in the fourth quarter, so they're going to be out of that game real quick. Okay, Phillips found a way to stop them. He's put 7 on the board. Bradley Central 28, William Blunt 7, but that's in the fourth quarter. Phillips going to have to do something quick.
Patriots will be receiving the opening kickoff of the second half.
Lazarius Patterson, number 4, walking back. Zarius Gamble will drop back deep. Jacoby Stevens. That's the LSU commitment, kids, number 7.
I'm sure they'll go with the push kick like they did
yeah, you don't want to kick
time.
it to these guys. These guys are deadly weapons. You don't want to kick it to them.
Yeah, they are explosive. Just athletes all over the field for their team.
Well, and they got the hands guys up here on the front. I noticed we're running on the kickoff. Surely they won't try an onside. But you got nothing to lose, Ty, at this point. You're trying to beat a 9-0 football team. That's what you're trying to do. So hopefully we'll see Turner back. I'd like to see Smyrna, whatever Smyrna's best is right now, we want to see that.
Right.
And that's out of both teams regardless.
I think they might kick this one deep.
They're going to try it.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't have much of a foot.
No, he doesn't.
Ooh, up to the 40.
That's Michael Roper. No, that's not him.
That's 82, Coach.
82.
That's going to be
Dumba takes the kickoff.
Dumba Lawaji. I'm confused on that one. I'll punt on that name.
Well, that's a good field kickoff return by him to get his team some yards.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Brendan Matthews is the quarterback.
They're loading it all up. It might be an outside run here. It is.
Number 11, Zarius Gamble on the carry. Is that the ball's on the ground, Coach?
Michael Roper, the ball.
I think Oakland got it back.
Was that Roper or was that Gamble? It looked like 11 to me when he came through.
Oakland popped on the ball. 2nd down.
It was Michael Roper.
Ball is recovered by Thad Chapman.
That's the 2nd time he's fumbled tonight. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him and the ball security tonight, but they've really been gang tackling him, and they've just been going after the ball with him toting the ball.
Lontavius Wilson, number 27, comes in. He will run the ball from time to time. Big guy comes out there, Ty.
It looks like it might be a helmet malfunction or something like that. But Jackson Carlton comes in. They might run the same play to the opposite side. Yep.
Lazarius Patterson.
Touchdown.
He's at the 30. He's at the 25, the 20, 15. He's still going up to about the 6-yard line. 21 was there on the stop. Blake Watkins.
Made by Lennon Harris.
It feels like it takes him a while to get going when he runs the ball. I mean, he's a powerful runner in between the tackles, but
absolutely,
I would just wish he had that breakaway speed once he gets through the line and just go ahead and six it.
First and goal.
For the Patriots from the 7-yard line.
Jerron Rooks, touchdown.
Number 15, Jerron Rooks. Touchdown, Rooks. Touchdown, Patriots. Aaron Sears will come on out to dot the I.
Aaron Sears on for the extra point. Sears kick is up and good.
28-7, Ty.
That's a big statement for Oakland coming out in the second half and putting points on the board there. And you are like, if they get a big stop here on defense to get the ball back to their offense, they're going to run away with this one.
Yeah.
And plus, you don't know what the condition of John Turner is here starting the second half. I mean, if he doesn't play, it's probably going to get ugly because you saw what happened with their backup quarterback in. All they had was a couple of little quarterback sweeps and quarterback powers, but that's all they've got with him and the quarterback at the helm because I haven't seen him pass the ball not one time
yet.
You're
going to get real one-dimensional is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Super one-dimensional. Appreciate everybody joining us. This is our last broadcast as we know of right now. We'll be checking in to see if we can go through the playoffs. It's kind of quirky down here at TSSAA. And we got our man, Mr. Krager, working on that. He's down at the Tennessee and supposed to be finding out for me the dollars it's going to take to do the broadcast.
Number 35, Devontae McCormick.
Got to run that, Coach. Up to the 20, to the 25. He's got the 30, to the 35, to the 40, 45, 50, right up into the 45 of Oakland where he's pushed out of bounds. Oakland getting awful chippy.
McCormick run out of bounds by number 6, Caleb Oliver.
Mississippi State commitment.
No, that was Malik Wyatt.
Was it?
Now, what's the penalty on now? Is it another sideline warning?
could be.
There's a flag on the play.
I'm trying to figure out where the flag is.
Yeah, late hit. No
That's
side.
sportsmanlike. That's on Smyrna.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's big. You get an explosive play on the kickoff return, a good field position, and it gets negated with a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike.
Well, it's going to take the ball back into Smyrna territory where you would have been starting in Oakland territory.
You would have been starting on the
46, 45?
Yep.
So it's just going to put it on the 40.
You lose 15 yards there, and you can't do that going up against the Oakland defense the way they're playing right now.
Now.
And John Turner is not in at quarterback right now, so.
Well, after 4 innings, the World Series, they're scoreless, the Cubs and the Indians. That's at Wrigley Field. Cookville 21, Riverdale 16 in the third, Coach. We saw Cookville against Blackman.
And they held up with them. It really came down to the last couple minutes of the ball game, and they just didn't execute in the end.
Cookville's a couple of players short being decent in region 2. McCormick.
And it looks like on Smyrna sideline, John Turner with a jacket on and maybe an arm in a sling. It looked like his night is over for here.
It's going to be a long night real quick, Coach.
It will be.
10 of 3 on the play, second down and 7.
I thought Jackson Carlton was down there. Number 28 was in on that stop.
And the thing is, too, you losing your quarterback here going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because a shoulder injury is never a good thing for a quarterback. I mean, for any player at that, but especially your quarterback on his throwing shoulder, that's not good for him going into the playoffs, being down a man at that key role position.
They go back to McCormick. That's the only answer they got right now. Alcoa 45, CAK 0. Eagleville 41, Community 8.
Third down, 6.
Eagleville going to pick up a win, but, I mean, Community, they're not much. That ain't going to do it.
Lazarius Patterson in on the sack.
Dayton Sanders, who's now operating the offense for the Bulldogs, there's just not a whole lot there. And look who's dropping back for the punt. The LSU commitment, Jacoby Stevens. You want to kick this one out of bounds, Coach.
You do.
Siegel 29, Coffee County 0. Score. Jacoby Stevens resting on his own 31. Kick it out of bounds, Coach. You kick it out of bounds. And he's going to kick it right to him.
We'll return it.
He's going to return it. He's got the juice.
He's got the return down the sideline.
40,
let's go on.
The 50,
make a move on the punter.
40, up to the 35, the 30. He's twisting. He's turning. He's up to the 25, to the 22-yard line. Jacoby Stevens, the LSU commitment.
Jacoby Stevens on the punt return.
Coach Creasy had the return on all the way there, and he had a little.
I saw the wall.
Yeah, he had the wall set up going down the sideline.
I was keeping my eye on the ball, but through my other eyes, I could see the wall coming. He'll like that on film. I think when Jacoby got slowed up, he shouldn't have slowed up. He should have just kept his foot on the floor.
First and 10 for the Patriots.
Maryville 45, Hardin Valley 0. So that's fixing to be a final. There's just nothing you can do there.
And the thing about that return, it got him in Smyrna's territory to start the possession. And maybe Oakland might go for the juggler here to start the possession off.
So you're just saying just go straight for the end zone?
Nah, but they're going to keep it on the ground.
Lazarius Patterson still on his feet, flag on the play.
It's coming back.
Lazarius Patterson, the ball carrier.
Most likely.
It didn't look like there was much room to get a block in the back. It looked like to me it was holding, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So he picked up, 3, maybe 2. That's a 10-yard penalty, so that's going to make it second and 18, first 18 yards.
Just about. And I'll tell you one thing, Oakland's defense has come out ready to play despite one drive where they've had that one little long pass over the middle hitting the tight end down the seam. besides that one play, that's really the only explosive play they've given up, and that's the only drive that led to a score. But other than that, they've been pretty salty on defense tonight.
Absolutely. Got the big boy in there.
That's Chris Almamir in the backfield.
Pitch. Almamir on the lead block. Nice block by Almamir.
That's Jerron Rooks with the carry. And the thing is with him, he's really shifty. He's really shifty. He'll bounce off a tackle real quick. And
Peyton Mannis, 24, Peyton Mannis was down here. Really was tackled by his own man.
Yeah, the defender really just shoved the offensive lineman back into Lazarius and then just eventually making him fall down. But it's 3rd and long here.
Brentwood 30, Clarksville 7.
3rd down and 10.
If anything, you're going to Jacoby Stevens here on 3rd and long. I mean, you're going to try to get the ball in your best athlete's hands. And
let him get a little separation.
Yep.
He's going to be at the top of the screen, kids.
I'm sure they're going to have the tight end or 28, Jackson Cawthon or Trey Jones or somebody's calling timeout. Coach Creasy called one.
Coach Kevin Creasy wants to talk about a timeout on the field. Here at Ray Hughes.
Timeout.
Appreciate everybody joining us on Storm Vision.
And honestly, if you're Oakland here, if you score here, it's probably basically over. I mean, I feel like it might be over already, but still, it's going to be hard for Smyrna to come back without a quarterback at the helm. So.
Yeah, and you just can't hatch a quarterback for the playoffs. There's no way to get one. You're going to go with your best gun. So that
exactly.
They may be a wounded duck going into the playoffs.
Yep, you're behind the 8 ball already going into it. I mean, you want to go in there fully loaded, but if you don't have your quarterback, that's not going to help you out at all.
Here we go. 3rd and 10.
They got Jerron Rooks down here at the bottom, 1-on-1. That might be cover 3 here. Yeah, it is.
Brendan Matthews rolls to the right. Ooh, they're not going to get it.
Jackson Cawthon didn't hold on to the catch.
Matthews pass intended for Cawthon is incomplete.
I'd like to remind you about our sponsor, John Jones, up there in the right-hand corner. John Jones sells homes. One of the biggest realtors right here in Rutherford County and the surrounding area. If you're looking to buy a home, see John. If you're looking to sell your home, see John. If you're looking to build a home, just see John. John knows it all. Jacoby Stevens drops down here by us. He's 4th down, coach. Brendan Matthews fading. He's
comeback route.
Jacoby, do it in the dirt. Terrible pass by Brendan Matthews. He's got to get his feet set, Coach. I don't like his feet when he throws. You know, Sonny never did throw like that unless it was necessary, but sometimes he gets out here on that rollout and he don't just stop, get his feet set, and just make the pass, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, in those type of situations with the rollout, I mean, most of the time it's usually a comeback route, and you know going into it, you got the coverage he wanted because Jacoby broke the defender off.
Pressured out here, there's no sense. You have plenty of time to stop and set your feet.
Right, but I mean, you never know when you're running to the sideline and you're going away from your throwing side. So it's kind of tough on that situation, but you got to have those plays on 4th down, especially.
Yes. Oh, almost intercepted.
Wanye Moden came in for the big kill shot.
Jacoby wanted it, didn't he?
He did.
Intended for Lennon Harris and incomplete.
So Moden was there on the stop, and Jacoby was there just waiting, salivating, looking for an interception. So they're still operating with number 3. That's Dayton Sanders. I don't know if he's the third string or whatever. Matt Williams has him playing, but he's playing quarterback right now. And they give it to McCormick, number 35. Not much there. Jacoby Stevens showing why he is the LSU commitment. Brings him down at the 25.
Stop made by Jacoby Stevens.
Hardin Valley 0, Maryville 45. That's a final. So Maryville at 10-0 heading into the playoffs. We start playoffs next week, kids. Some people are putting their helmet up tonight and throughout the regular season that didn't make it. In 6A ball here in the state of Tennessee, all teams go to the playoffs, at least for one game. 3-step drop. Ooh, he gets hammered. Oh, he makes a fantastic catch, Coach. Is that Percy Whitaker? It is, isn't it?
That is Percy.
Flag.
And then you got 15 more going on, tacked on to it.
Yep. Caleb Oliver, number 6, the Mississippi State commitment was there. He's looking puzzled. But I think they've been jawing the whole game, Coach, as you'd say, chippy, chippy, chippy. They're going to get Oliver on this one, aren't they?
I think so. I mean, they made a play on – he just made a really good catch. And, I mean, he got inside leverage on the play, and it was just a good placed ball, but he threw it up for grabs under pressure and everything. But Oakland's defense has been –
he got some yards after he had the catch, maintained his balance, and picked up a couple more.
He did. And really, he just threw that one off balance because Oakland's defense has really been getting in the quarterback's face the whole night. And Smyrna's offensive line hadn't been doing a good job protecting. But
against the Patriots.
He just made a good play. He threw it up, and the receiver went up and got the ball for him. He bailed him out, basically.
Yeah.
This ain't right. That ain't right.
So they're going to be able to score here, Coach?
It's first and goal here, but Oakland's defense ain't no pushover, so hopefully they'll get big here and make a big stop and hold them to a field goal at least.
McCormick. Weaving, worming up to the 3.
McCormick, the ball carrier.
That was a hard run there. He took a big shot by one of the safeties for Oakland, and they just didn't wrap up. And he just kept on bouncing off the tackle and getting all the way down to the 1 or 2 yard line.
Brandon Turner was in there on that stop, number 20 for the Patriots. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
If you're Smyrna here, you need 7. You got to have 7.
You got to have 7 because the clock's going to start working against you here real quick. You've got to have this.
And you see with the backup quarterback in, they hadn't gone tempo like they did the other time with John Turner in at quarterback.
Good point. They just don't have that when you don't have your gunslinger. They go back to McCormick.
He didn't get in. 3rd down.
Jacoby Stevens roughing somebody up back here in the backfield. You got to get. You can't get a field goal here, Coach. You got to get 6.
It's 4-down territory no matter what.
Stop made by Brandon Turner and Chris Underwear.
Because eventually Oakland's going to end up trying to run out the clock. You're not going to get that many more possessions here in the next couple minutes. So,
no.
Or the 4th quarter coming up, you're not going to get that many possessions. So,
well, and Bulldogs don't have the ability to score quick.
No, they don't.
See, now, like you said, they took away their tempo card. Quarterback tried to keep it. They smelled that all the way. Dayton Sanders goes down big time.
Sanders on the keeper.
Now it's 4th and 4, right?
They're kicking it.
Why? I guess you're going to try to put 3. 3 don't help you. 3 don't help you.
That's a long 4th and 4, though.
And is it? I guess this is our kicker. He's got the weird shoes on, so I mean he qualifies. If nonetheless,
it looks like Oakland's got on field goal safe. So,
are they going to try to block it?
Nah, they're just playing for the fake, and he false started too. And him coming off the edge is going to look like he was going to get blocked either way.
Yeah, look like he laid out there. Is that Caleb?
That is Caleb Oliver.
On whose team?
Full start against the Bulldogs.
Yes.
So now you're just digging yourself a hole. Can this kid hit this field goal?
It'll be a longer kick, but if I'm Oakland's defense, I'm going all out to try to block this because this will be a big stop if you hold them to 0 instead of letting them get 3 on the board.
About a 30, 15, 25-yarder. I don't know if he can get it there.
He missed it.
He missed it. All that drama, too much pressure. I don't know, Coach. I think I would have gone for it.
It would have been 4th and goal from the 9 there, so. It's a big-time stop.
First and 10 for the Patriots from their own 20.
There's still black marks on that county road where we drag raced our pickups, Mustangs, and winter on.
Sam, we tried to adjust that audio. I think Ty was coming in a little hot. Ooh, they read that perfect.
I had a little counterplay.
Ron Brooks, the ball carrier, stopped by number 31, Devin Sims.
Now you got the clock in you got the ball in your hands, you got the clock in your hands. 28-7. Just going to run the ball, aren't you, Coach?
You are. You're just going to milk all this clock off the board and then try to just basically wrap this one up pretty early and pretty soon because your defense is playing good. They're not just going to keep – I mean, they hit 1 or 2 big explosion plays, but they're just playing pretty hard right now.
Is that Roper?
It is.
Picked up a couple.
Michael Roper, the ball carrier. Stop made by Whitaker.
Boy, it's amazing. You really don't know how, the quarterback, we always talk about how deadly and how you've got to have a quarterback in high school football. But, boy, when you take it away from an explosive team like Oakland and then you don't have one to go, it just really, you're just so exposed with all those athletes out there.
That's true. That is true. Because you got you only go as far as your quarterback will take you.
There you go. Brandon Matthews, it's on the ground. He's just going to have to fall on the ball. And that's something they've had all year long is that miscommunication. We've talked about that a couple of times with Oakland. Mm-hmm. They can't have that in a couple of weeks.
No, you can't. I mean, especially against a team that you're supposed to beat, you're just giving them life and later on in the game and thinking that that's just false hope, that thinking that the other team can hang around with you all the way throughout the game.
Yeah.
Aaron Sears off the punt for the Patriots.
Sears now having to do all those punting duties. Not a very good punt by Sears, but not able to be returned. But he gives them good field position.
He does. That was about a 10-yard punt, 11-yard punt.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I don't know if it caught his foot funny or whatever, but it took a funny high roll.
Bulldogs will take over first.
Well, you know what? If they get at least some type of points out of that, their last possession on offense, who knows where this game could be going right now.
Yeah.
But you got to get points as any type of way you can in this type of game, especially if you're the big-time underdog here, when you know you can somewhat compete with them, but off of explosion plays, but you can't just hang in there in the boxing match with these boys just hanging around like this.
Sanders. He got about 6 yards.
Sanders around the left side.
That might go to the fourth quarter here with that last play.
Yeah, I'd say so, Coach. As slow as they're running their tempo, they're not going to get this off. They're not even in the huddle, Coach.
Like you said, the clock is going to start playing against them.
Yeah, I mean, their tempo as far as.
That's the end of your third quarter with your score, Oakland 28.
And the big problem here for them, they've got, no matter who the quarterback is, you got to run your offense. You can't really just change up.
You can't create something, in the middle of a football game.
You can't be something you're not. If you're a tempo team and it was working for you, you got to roll the dice, let's go, and play your ball, play your game, because you can't hold yourself back here. So, but if you're just trying to get out of this game and go to the playoffs, go right ahead, because you don't want to get anybody else hurt. I can see where a coach could come from that, but main objective is to win.
Siegel was a lot like that when they had Brent. If Brent went out, they went from 95 miles an hour down to about a 45 mile an hour team.
Right. I mean, especially if you have the offensive line that they had, you could just run the clock out and just get out of games quickly as you could, because, I mean, like you said, if you're going that fast and get up on people early enough where you can just relax in the second half, it's fine.
Our Oakland Middle School Student of the Week is Adam Martin. Adam's a 7th grader in Oakland Middle School.
And it's crazy. You can just think about all the guys that I've gone up against, and like that, their guys weren't all that small back when their Brent was there, like J.D. Gamble and some of the other guys. They were huge up front.
Fourth quarter. Sanders lets it fly. Duty had his back over you, so it's not pass interference.
Sanders' pass intended for Whitaker is incomplete.
Sean Reed there on the defense, number 14.
Third down, 4.
They got to do something here, Coach. You're 3rd and 4. You got McCormick as your only tailback.
Looks like they're mixing up their coverage here and disguising it.
Sanders.
It's Chris Almamir with the tackle.
Sanders on the keeper. Stopped by Chris Almamir.
And talking with a couple of guys from the senior class this year, they were talking about how I talked to them, and they were saying how the last time Smyrna was on the field here was in the playoffs last year, and they were just trying to make sure this game wasn't going to be nearly as close as it was in the playoffs. And because traditionally this is always a low-scoring, hard-nosed fought game that always goes down to 1 or 2 possessions at the key moments at the end of the game. But they just wanted to be able to play their game and not worry about pressure and being uptight at the end of the game and just being able to relax.
Well, if it plays out just like we think it's going to, Oakland will start this next Friday night here, and more than likely with the loss that Phillip is taking right now, William Blount will be here next Friday night for a 7 o'clock kickoff, more than likely.
Yeah, and if that does fall, if that is how the way it falls, it'll be just a rematch from last year. I mean, William Blount did come to Murfreesboro my senior year, and we played him first round here and ended up winning the game, but it's just not in their favor. I mean, they're like, what are they, the last seed in their little classification? Or?
Yeah, and not only that, they're it's not the same ball over there that it is here, and other people have talked about it. I mean, not saying, but we take it pretty serious.
Yeah, and then, honestly, everybody wants to get through the first couple rounds to take on the Beast from the East. That's all it is.
Beast from the East, you couldn't have said it best. Sanders is the quarterback. McCormick is the lone tailback to the right of him. Sanders, 3-step drop, now 4. Throws a little screen dump, and that's going nowhere. Stop.
Jackson Coffin.
Completed to Devontae McCormick, but he is stopped in his tracks by Jackson Coffin.
Is Jackson getting any looks?
I believe so. I mean, he's got a couple of schools looking at him. I think Tusculum offered him early in the season.
Is he a junior or senior?
He's a senior this year.
A senior.
And he's one of the more hardest working players out there on that team. He's been one of the hardest workers the past couple years that I've been around him. I mean, he's known how to work because his dad is Joe Coffin, the Arkansas State defensive coordinator, and he's instilled a working type system in Jackson, and he's just been a great leader for us the past couple years.
Ty Nix with that little tidbit. Almamir. They still don't have him down, kids.
Chris Almamir, the ball carrier.
He's going to keep those little legs churning around and keep on going. He's a little horse. But that's another big stop by the Oakland defense, and they've been playing. They've come to play all year long. I mean, they've given up 7 tonight, but they've had 6 shutouts all the way throughout the season. So that's just a big testament to them not trying to give up any type of points.
Brendan Matthews is a quarterback. He operates out of the shotgun. 2 down by us, 2 in motion. Almamir.
Ladarius Patterson, the ball carrier.
Patterson with about his 20th carry of the night. Gets a first down.
Stopped by Rick Kastner. Gains enough for a Patriot. First down.
Lazarius Patterson on the far side of the field. He gets a first down and then some.
He's got a mean stiff arm. I've realized that. I mean, he's used that to his advantage, but at one play he did get caught with his hand in the other man's face mask, but
that's just trying. That's effort,
yeah,
isn't it,
exactly.
Coach? Patriots just taking their time. Ball on the 41. Blackman 21, Warren County 14, Coach. What's going on there?
I don't know. Blackman's really had
play action. He pulled it.
He's going
to let it go. And that's Jacoby Stevens. Touchdown, Stevens. Touchdown, Patriots.
Beautiful
LSU
throw.
commitment.
Beautiful throw by Brendan Matthews.
Yep.
And what's crazy, he had him, Jacoby Stevens, and he had Zarius Gamble over on the post. So either way, he was going to get a touchdown regardless.
Aaron Sears comes out. He'll dot the I for the Patriots. Riverdale 22, Cookeville 21. 3 minutes, 14 left in the third. We said that was the game, the Cookeville-Riverdale game.
I'm still caught up on this Blackman game. They hadn't been able to put people away. Like,
yeah,
the games that they should win, they haven't been able to just put them all away.
Aaron Sears kicks it right through the concession stand. 9:23 left to go here in the ball game. Appreciate our sponsor, John Jones. John Jones sells homes right here in Rutherford County. Like we said before, the second season starts next Friday night. The fun part, as we always say, that's the part where we find out what you're made of, how far you can go in this little game. It takes 5 to win it all, kids. 5 to win it all. We're normally good for 4, but we can't get to that 5th one, Ty.
Not at all.
Been a while since we've been there. I believe Smyrna was the last team to get there from our area, and they took on Maryville and got beat at the goal line.
Really?
Yep.
What was that, 2000 what?
I want to say 2010.
Now, who was the last one to win it?
Oakland.
Okay.
From our area, Oakland.
Oh, wait.
Coach McDaniel.
Oh, his first year at the helm here.
Yeah, the first year at the helm. Sonny and them won it in 07. Sonny and them. Smyrna won it in 06. They won it in 07. And then
Oakland won it in 08.
McAdoo and that bunch and Precious Valentine, they won it all in 08. And then 09, I went to Blackman, and that was a Tyreek Collier and that year, and OJ's kid played. And Tavis was a sophomore.
Oh. Young I-Train. And it's an interesting stat here. I thought about this or saw it somewhere. Smyrna hadn't won in Ray Hughes Stadium since 2009 or 10.
Wow. Been a while.
A long while.
Yeah. We got a different quarterback in there. He's running with 47. Caleb Perkins is now your signal caller. Number 47. Odd number for a quarterback, but he's running the offense. Caleb Perkins.
I don't know.
Can you run it with a 47? I guess you can run it with any number you want to.
I guess so. It's an eligible number, according to the referee.
So Perkins is the signal caller, operating out of the shotgun. 2 down here by us. Throws the screen pass, and he completes it. That's Percy Whitaker, number 2. Whitaker, he's going to lose yards trying to run around and get out of it.
That's Oliver on the tackle.
Perkins' pass is complete.
Mississippi State commitment, Caleb Oliver on the stop. Centennial 28, or Bradley Central 28, William Blount 13. And Siegel 29, Coffee County 10.
Brings up 3rd down, 7.
See, this is where they waste too much time, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
They're beating themselves.
I think they're just trying to get out of the game now.
Oh, I agree. But you got to start playing. If you're not going to get Turner back, you're going to have to start getting at a different pace. This pace ain't going to get it, and that's a loss.
I think they had a reverse set going on that play.
Just run basic football. They got it to 35. That's McCormick, and he takes a loss.
Ball carrier, stopped by Kristen Cantrell. Brings up 4th down, 12. Jose Mesa in punt formation for the Bulldogs. Darius Gamble.
Honestly, this might be the time you want to see what is going to help you go into the playoffs if you don't have John Turner at quarterback.
That's exactly right. That's what I would be thinking.
Because if this injury is bad as it seems,
well, that's a nice punt, Ty.
They got the return on to the left side.
Zarius Gamble. Gamble, touchdown Gamble. He's gone. Touchdown Gamble, touchdown Oakland. Number 11.
They brought the wall down Smyrna sideline, and he got a couple blocks, and he was in the end zone.
Aaron Sears on to dot this I. And he does it.
Here's extra point is up and good.
Yeah, they're just running away with this one now.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Ty, joining us tonight here on Stork Vision, as always. One of the best color guys.
I'm glad to be on with you, Stuart.
Cookeville 29, Riverdale 22. So now Cookeville's taking the lead.
Cookeville 29. 22. Oh, goodness.
Some underclass cheerleaders. So, girls, do you have a message for any of your senior cheerleaders?
We love you and good luck in college. I'll miss you, Lexi. I love you. We love and miss you. I love you guys, and I'll definitely miss you.
Well, thank you, girls.
(42-7) here at Ray Hughes. Here we go. That sound system's just explosive, Ty.
It is.
It's so different from being at the other schools that we've been to. With the speakers.
That's the thing. You don't have these speakers behind you blasting.
Oh, you don't, man. It's nice. It's nice to be able to concentrate. So now you know what we want to do. We don't want you don't want to get any penalties, and that's either team. You don't want to get you don't want to get thrown out of this game because it's going to get chippy here real quick.
And that's. You don't like to give a bad name on opposing teams, but that's what Smyrna's known for. I mean, if the game is out of hand,
we're gonna get chippy with you.
Yeah, you get to talking and then just try to get a big time player from Oakland, whoever, get them knocked out of the game for next week.
Yeah. Phillip didn't tolerate a lot of that. I tell you, he didn't. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but I was telling somebody yesterday in 05, it's a nice run by McCormick. I mean, he's not getting a whole lot. That's the thing about it is he doesn't fall forward when he's running. But anyway, in 05, Phillip had the best player in the county, and his name was Tony Shepard. But one day after practice, a few words were exchanged right out in the parking lot, and he broke Brock Willis's nose right out there in the parking lot. I mean, shattered it, and Tony Shepard never played another minute. But I'll tell you how tough he was when Smyrna was in the state championship or going against Riverdale in 06 for the semifinals. He wore a Riverdale jacket to the Smyrna school and walked around.
Really?
Yeah, and nobody said a word to him, Coach.
I guess that's how bad he is.
He was a bad cat. Tony Shepard. We called him, he was the best free agent that we never got to see him play his junior and senior year. He only played just a little bit.
Third down and 5.
But he was a heck of an athlete.
I bet. We've had a lot of athletes come out of Murfreesboro. Or
Blackman
this area,
28, Warren County 14. Now, Sam, we just got part of that score on the Cubs. Oh, it's still 0-0. This is getting ugly quick, Coach.
Caleb Perkins is sacked in the backfield.
And that's a lot of the JV guys in there. They've got their own little thing called Blue Group.
What's it? Well, yeah, I saw that on Twitter. What is the Blue Group?
Blue Group is their JV team, and they got it separated. Like the Red Group is like the main starters and the people that play the most, and they've got Blue Group as the JV guys, and don't get that much fame on Friday nights, but they got their little Twitter thing going on, and they broadcast everything. They had a undefeated JV season again for the
that's what I heard.
third or fourth year in a row. And they've let everybody know about it, and they've got their own little identity, and they're the ones that make it work for the varsity.
Good for them. You know, back years ago, a lot of people didn't make a big deal out of JV football.
Right.
And at one point, people weren't even playing JV in 04 and stuff. There wasn't that much JV going on. There was freshmen, but there wasn't that much JV. With that being said, putting an emphasis on that JV and playing a full schedule, it's getting those guys those reps. It's only going to make you better.
And the thing is, at some point, those guys are sophomores and juniors. They're going to end up playing on Friday night the next year.
Yeah.
So they've got to have some type of game experience, no matter what type of way it is. They've got to be able to go and compete on any type of level. And then when it's really Friday night and the lights are shining, you got to be able to perform.
Well, and that's what made, I guess, basketball so much more attractive to a lot of kids. They played a lot of JV games. And so you got a lot of reps in if you played hoop back in the day.
Right.
I'm sure they still do, but, you know, whereas freshman was always separated.
Right.
It's an entry level into the next level.
And see, with the JV here or in any type of level of high school ball and football, the JV goes up against the varsity. They're the scout team.
Yes.
So you're getting better every week because you're going up against the starters. And it's Oakland, one of the better teams in the state, Oakland's JV is pretty daggone good.
Absolutely. You want to kick this out of bounds. I mean, we've already seen what Zarius Gamble can do, and that's what they're trying to do. I don't know if he accomplished it or not.
No, he didn't. The ball's
did not. It's at the 41. Bradley Central 28, William Blount 13. So we'll see Phillip right here next Friday night. That's a done deal.
Sounds like a plan.
Cookeville 32, Riverdale 22, 8:23 left to go in the ball game. So if he takes one, that might take away his home game. Because he'll end up at 500 at 5-5.
Oh, goodness. That's crazy because, we know Cookeville can win and hang with the best of them because they
gave Blackman a great game.
Yeah, and Blackman's the number 2 seed, I believe. I mean, well, if they win this game.
Wanye Moten's in at quarterback. They hand it off to Michael Roper, and Roper's on the run. He's going to score. Horse collar tackle. Should have been a flag on that. Brought him down just at the 20.
I think they're putting Brevin Linnell in at quarterback now.
Yeah. I mean, Wanye's a senior, and I know you want to run him, but
he's also your starting safety.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right.
Now in at quarterback, number 2, Brevin Linnell.
Is that going to be the man next year?
It's most likely going to have to be. He's going to have big shoes to fill. We know that. But it's good he can get these reps now and in-game reps, and just so when it is time for him to perform, he's not going to be all shook up and nervous.
Right. They got Malik in on that play. Nice little run. Robert Murphy, number 23.
And this is the so-called blue group in right now. They've got the big subs coming in up front on the O-line. Let's see if they can punch this in from 3 yards out before the game runs out.
Warren County 14, Blackman 28, and Siegel 29, and Coffee County 10. And we're under a minute here at Ray Hughes. This one's fixing to be over.
He got the touchdown. That's good.
It's good, yeah. Well, with 41 ticks left, Oakland gets back out on the board. Aaron Sears on to kick the extra point.
Kick is up and good for Aaron Sears. 41.9 seconds to go in your contest. Your score, Oakland 49, Smyrna 7.
Now looking back on it, you're just surprised Smyrna didn't get on the board. I mean, the way they're playing now, of course, they're wounded, don't have half the horses they started with.
Yeah, the way this game did unfold, it is surprising that they did give up, Oakland did give up a touchdown.
Cookville's going to end up beating Riverdale. That score's out of control. 39 Cookville, Riverdale 22.
Wow.
So Coach Kreisky gets a big win last week over Smyrna, and now he's going to get beat this week by Cookville.
And Cookville, is the game at Cookville?
Yes, I think that game is at Cookville.
Well, Cookville decided they were going to play on senior night, and they picked up a big win for their seniors.
Yep.
That's all I can think of.
Yep. Well, I talked about that today on the Lens. I mean, there's a lot of people, even if you knew after tonight you wasn't going to get to play in the playoffs and you were playing 2A, 3A, or whatever ball, you go out and you want to win your last one, don't you?
Exactly.
I mean,
you always want to win your last game.
One. That's what I was taught from day one. If you play the game of football, you win the last game, you put your helmet on.
Exactly.
Aaron Sears to kick off for the Patriots.
Once again, we appreciate everybody joining us on Stork Vision. I appreciate John Jones, my sponsor. Judy the Beauty, my camera operator. Ty Nix, my color analyst. Whoa. And we're home next week, aren't we?
We are.
We are. What we got? University of San Antonio?
UTSA, University of Texas at San Antonio.
All right.
And they're not a pushover either because they won a big divisional game against Southern Miss early in the year.
Did they?
So they can play
They
with
haven't
the best
had
of
football that long, have they?
I'm not too sure. They just came into the division or the conference a couple years ago, so that's all I know about.
It just wasn't a team I've heard of a whole lot in the past.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it here at Ray Hughes Stadium. Your final score, Oakland Patriots 49 and the Bulldogs 7. I thought it would have been more of a contest, but it wasn't.
Wow. Just like last year, they didn't shake hands.
Man, well, I'm glad the coaches are shaking hands. Well, I think after last week and some of the gibbering and stuff, maybe Matt Williams is saying it's not a good idea to shake hands.
Nah, I guess so. I don't know what's going on.
I tell you what, Donnie Carter would roll over in his grave. I mean, he would roll over in his grave if you didn't go out there and shake hands. It's just some of the things you just don't do. Well, what's up with the one Oakland player? Lazarius is in there.
Once again, the Patriots will be at home next Friday night for the first.
They're talking to Percy.
The opponent will be determined later on tonight.
Well, we know that opponent. That opponent is going to be more than likely Philip Shad-Owens and the William Blount Governors. Ty, I can't thank you enough for joining me and helping me out on Stork Vision.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
If we do get a chance to broadcast, if not, I'm going to hit the sidelines and we'll leave Judy up here next Friday night by herself. But other than that, thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude it for our broadcast tonight here at Ray Hughes Stadium. We appreciate everybody joining Stork Vision, and we'll see you next year, if not next Friday night, and if Tom Krager can get us on the air. We'll see you, kids.